Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm here with Ms. Lynette Harrigan. She's a niche marketing manager for the BVI Tourist Board. Ms. Shireen Flax is a sister island manager. And Ms. Mandisa Fred, she's one of the, directors.
Assistant, administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant for Canopy Tours.
Original Virgin Canopy Tour.
Original Virgin Canopy Tours. Okay, that's good. I got it right here in front of me. Welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to have you.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Great. The staycation concept. Explain to us what the staycation concept is.
Well, we started in 2009 when the economy started to take a dive. And it was something that encouraged the local people who couldn't afford to take a vacation abroad to vacation at home. And it's taken off so well that even like early in the year, we'll get a lot of locals calling and asking, when is the staycation going to happen? Our properties always look forward to discounting the rates. And so I think it's a really great program that we have, and it's one I think we'll do for a number of years. We have a lot of locals that not only vacation but in the BVI, but also want to do the activities. And that's one of the reasons we do have, some of our partners here this evening with us to talk about them, especially the latest one is the original Canopy Tour. That, a lot of people so far, well, I haven't done it yet, which, soon. But, they do take advantage of that. So it's one of the things, we want to make sure those people out there who don't know, tonight they'll at least have an idea of what it's all about and be able to take part in it.
So you have considerable success with the staycation,
Yes.
based on the reports that you've had from
Yes.
businesses and from consumers.
Yeah, and that's why they come back to us year after year. There's some fantastic rates. I was even surprised at some of the rates that we got, especially this year. As low as $80, and some property who sell the rooms at $600-700, you can get them now for like $200 and something. So I think that's fantastic.
You also created some events that encourage staycations. Talk to us about those events. Events, for example, like a culinary event that you have in the park sometimes.
There with Restaurant Week and Lobster Fest. And this year actually, which you'll hear a lot about, I'm sure we'll come on here and talk more about that, but November is going to be Culinary Month, and it's going to be big.
And that's we had that last year, Culinary Month.
No, we had Lobster Fest
and
we had Lobster Fest and Restaurant Week.
But now we have Culinary Month.
We have a whole month of activities
here
all around BVI Culinary.
Yes.
Yes. And I must say it's taken off even in the US. So it's going to be big.
Okay.
So you'll hear a lot more about that.
The music festival used to be another one of those events that promoted staycation. People,
Yes.
and even used to encourage persons. You didn't have that this year. Are you planning to revise that, revive it?
But I just think it was just postponed this year.
Okay.
I don't think when I say revive, it means it's dead, but it's not. Trust me. I just actually spoke with Rodney about that yesterday. So I'm sure next year it's going to be big and better than ever. So.
And we need to say that persons, particularly for the Lobster Fest, if you don't have your hotel rooms when your rental cars booked now, you might be missing. You might be missing the boat.
I think a lot of people waiting for Lobster Fest this year.
Yes.
Those who didn't go last year, I think they're waiting for that. So.
And so the money, so we having some success in keeping the money in the country, and we understand the importance of keeping the money in the country because we need that money circulating here more than 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. It's like I have a habit of saying, the money comes in the morning, but it used to be American Airlines. but now it's Seaborn. Comes in the morning and Seaborn, and in the afternoon it goes right back out.
But to be honest, just how you said airlines, when you look at the rates of the airline tickets, you can have a staycation in the BVI for less than the tickets. Right now, today I was looking at some fares online, and it's almost 500 and something out just between here and Puerto Rico. You can have a staycation and that's why this was created. because you can have a staycation for the price of just the leg between here and Puerto Rico, or slice between Puerto Rico and the U.S.
Okay. What are some of the staycation offerings? Let's just get right to it so that we don't run out of time.
We have a, let Shireen tell you a bit about what the Sister Island is offering, and then we'll tell you a little bit about...
Virgin Gorda is,
Yes.
is the staycation, the staycation capital of the world.
Yes, it is. And of course, we can't leave out Anegada and Jost Van Dyke.
Yes.
But we have quite a vast array of offerings. Anegada Reef, and they have absolutely the best painkiller in Anegada. I can tell you that much. I've tried it. I haven't had too many, so... But and then you have Nika Island is also a part of the package.
Really?
So we're running the gamut in terms of price. So for those that can afford the $20,000 range, you can get to Nika Island.
But that's
because normally
Nika Island.
60.
That'll be 60.
Yes.
So 60,000 for how long?
Normally it runs 3, 4, or 7 nights is what their package is looking at.
And it's down. They cut it by a third, by 2/3.
Yeah, just about a little bit more than that. And some of the packages they run 27, 25 in that range.
Because they had a certain mystique, I mean, when
course.
anything costs that much money, you like.
Of course, and then
what can that be?
You basically have it all to yourself. So, and we have a few places on Jost Van Dyke. Seacrest Inn, and Virgin Gorda, of course, the Little Dix's, Oil Nut Bay. You also have Fisher's Cove, which has now become the home of a junior chef. So when you come to that particular property, you can experience delicacies of a junior chef, Arik Flax-Clark.
Yes.
And they also have instituted, for those persons who are into sports, every Sunday, they have a volleyball tournament on the beach. So for those persons that are very adventurous, you can do that Anegada Beach Club.
And what the championship? What the champion wins?
The last time they had a tournament last week, I don't know what the prizes were, but everyone actually gave their prizes back to the house so that they can promote it some more.
Oh, okay.
So
monetary prizes.
Yes, and it's a community thing. We even have persons coming across from Tortola that are coming out to play as well. So the staycation has already started, and Anegada Beach Club, which is the newest property on Anegada, the bacon, lobster, lettuce, and tomato sandwich is absolutely the best. I'm talking about food a lot, but it's in the blood. But
unfortunately, I'll never taste it.
You have
No, I never. But it sounds great.
You have in the North Sound area, you have Gordian Terrace, which is a locally owned property. And they have one of the most fantastic views. You can see the whole of Bitter End, Byros Creek. It's well laid out and very, very comfortable. Leverett Bay, home of the poker run, is also a part of our package. So there are quite a few offerings, and you have a wide variety.
Now you have, this is what?
Yes.
30 pages?
That's how
this is a lot of staycation packages in this little booklet. But you have a website, so you could you don't need this. You could go to the website and you could see all the staycations in our website.
Yeah, www.bvistaycation.com. It's quite easy.
www.bvistaycation.com. Yeah, that's a good.
And you just clicked on accommodation. You can click on activities. We have sailing. Everything is
make your reservations online.
Yeah, the various islands. Like Shireen was saying, Anegada, and like a few weeks ago, actually, I went to Anegada. The first time I had the lobster omelet. Would you have that one?
But I don't eat meat. I don't eat some kind of fish at all. So it's not a slight on the sandwich or on the food. It's just I don't eat.
Well, it was one of the best omelets I think I ever had. But I thought it was the best dish I've ever had until I had lunch, and I had a lobster sandwich lunch. I want to go back to Anegada for a staycation just to have that sandwich.
And there are a lot of people that have never really experienced Anegada. Or even Jost Van Dyke, and they've been either born in the BVI or living in the BVI. Trust me.
And I go for the experience.
Yes,
I don't go for the lobster fest.
Right.
I go for the lobster fest experience.
Experience.
I don't eat the lobster. I go for the experience. It's a fantastic experience.
Right. It's a great experience,
Absolutely.
and the people are absolutely, to me, what makes it what it is. They really embrace
friendly.
you. Yes.
I mean, you know, I ate a lot of food. No lobster. I ate the rice and peas and the plantain and the lettuce and tomato and all the things they made on the side. I ate all that stuff. But they were really people in Anegada are really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But let me throw something at you. I'm going to play host right now to you. When we launched in 2009, you said you never did a staycation in the BVI, and I know since then you did. So tell us a little bit about.
Well, I want to talk about my staycation with Kirk and Janice.
I want to hear about your staycation now. Yes.
Well, before I talk about the staycation, I wanted, and that reminded me, you ain't give me another staycation since. But so we gonna have to walk. We gonna have to walk something out.
Let's see. Where we gonna send
tell
you?
you about my experience for free.
I was just telling Janice and Kirk about Virus Creek,
I want to talk
actually.
to man. I want to talk to Mandisa. I want to talk to Mandisa because I want to know what I've heard of Canopy Tour, original Canopy Tour, but I want to know what Canopy Tour is. What is Canopy Tour? You walk around with a canopy on your head. What is a Canopy Tour?
The canopy tour experience is similar to that of a zip line, but is not exactly a zip line, wherein it's not noisy or mechanically operated. You, the individual who's doing the tour, has total control of your experience.
Okay. So what happened? What kind of equipment I use? How
You
do I do
will
this?
be outfitted with a harness and pulleys, and we use a double cable, which
a
is
harness and a pulley. Okay.
pulley system,
Yes.
which is what makes it different from a zip line, where a zip line is an actual single line. The canopy tour uses a double line for that extra added safety.
Okay. So I'm fitted with a harness
to
and
your
a
waist
pulley.
and a pulley. You're connected to the cables,
Right.
and you move from platform to platform. That's what makes it the canopy tour. You traverse from one platform to the next platform, disconnect, reconnect to another one, transition.
And where am I going?
To the air.
We have a series of 7 different platforms located at the top of Johnson Scott. So if you're ever in the Rightway area and you're not sure where we are, look up. You'll see it.
And so you come from up that high hill way on top.
You stay up there. We haven't done it to come down the hill yet. You stay at the top of Johnson Scott.
And okay, so it's not like you're not sitting. The harness doesn't have a covering, so
No.
there's nothing over your head.
You're open.
Because I'm trying to figure out where the word canopy comes in.
The canopy is the traversing from one platform because of the treetops.
Okay.
You're nestled underneath the trees, so you're like in line with the trunk, but you're still high above a few of the trees that you're able to look down over them.
Okay. And what is great about that experience?
The views are something
Okay.
you just have to experience.
So you're up high.
You're up high.
How far do you go?
The distance between platform to platform isn't too long. It's about 400 feet is the longest one. So it's a range between, I would say, 300 and 400 each traverse.
And how many traverses you have?
7.
7. So that's a long ride. Yeah.
And you're overlooking.
How much that is? That's 7 what? 7 4 is 28. That's 2,800 feet, right?
Roughly.
Yeah.
For a while.
But because you're looking over Road Town, you get such a unique view of Road Town.
And you could take you
can take pictures. Yes.
Okay, so you pull yourself along.
No, it's gravity generated, so you don't have to do anything. You will naturally flow from one platform to the other.
And how you stop?
You control, you brake. You can brake yourself, and our safety officers, if you're not in a position to stop yourself, they can stop you.
So somebody has
There's a guide sending you and a guide receiving you at each platform.
Okay, so
you're never by yourself.
So you could be in control,
Yes.
or you could.
You can control your speed, and whether you.
Or somebody else to control it.
No,
for
you solely control your
You
speed.
control it. Okay, and you could let go your hands, and you could.
It's not advised. To maintain contact with the cable at all times, we do not advise that you let go.
So you're going to take pictures
You can only take pictures on the
on the
platform.
platform. Okay,
Yes.
when you reach the platform.
You need both hands to do the tour.
Okay, cool.
You're outfitted with a helmet as well and leather gloves for the cable to help with the braking.
So you don't get calluses on your hand.
No.
And if you crash, you got a helmet.
You will not crash, but for safety reasons, you
For
do
safety
have the
reasons, you
helmet
have
on,
the
yes.
Right. Of course you don't crash.
You need to just come and do
I
it.
need to come and do it. It sounds fascinating, and the thrill is the views and just being up in the air.
Yes.
And
People think they do it once and that's it. I find the more often you do it, it's a different experience every time. Because if I go with Lynette and Shireen versus a different group of friends, their experience might not be our experience. So you have to keep going a couple of times so you can definitely master the technique.
Okay.
Because to get comfortable, you have to do it a few times.
Okay. Now, are you? Is that part of the zip line? Is this completely different, or is it the same company, different companies?
We are not a zipline company. We are managed by the original Canopy Tour, which has 9 other destinations throughout the Caribbean, Costa Rica being their main office, but this is the 10th location.
Okay, cool. That sounds fantastic. How expensive is it?
For locals, we have a $50 rate.
Okay, and for tourists, visitors from abroad?
Tourists have their rate. But
have-
we're promoting local staycation.
Okay, because
So local rate is $50.
it's $50.
$40 for children.
And how long does that take?
It depends on how many people go. 2 people can run through in about a half an hour. A little 4 or more might take just under an hour.
Okay.
So it's not long.
It's not long.
It depends on how many
Well,
friends you walk with.
It's a good ride. It's a
Short,
good
in
ride.
and out. You
Yeah,
can
it's a
come
good
after
ride.
work, in and out.
That's great. That's quite interesting. It's
We
something-
also have moonlit tours also, and it's a totally different experience at night.
Really, I could imagine.
It's
Yeah, a
totally
moonlit-
different at night.
A moonlit canopy tour. That sounds romantic. You get a lot of couples coming to do that.
Hopefully. We've had a few.
You had a few. That's good. How can somebody reach you to make reservations? The reservations, or you just show up and it's
We
it's
are
there? What time you have
We
to
are
leave?
reservations only at this time. You can call 494-9239, and we are open between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Say the number again.
494-9239.
9239.
Or you can email us at originalvirgincanopietour@gmail.com.
Cool.
Or you can like us on Facebook. We accept Facebook reservations also. Our website is currently under maintenance. So you can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/OVCTBVI.
Wow.
On the Staycation website.
That's and it's
Or
on
go on the
Staycation
Staycation website.
Right. www.bvistaycation.com. Okay, that's easy to remember. My Staycation. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. Well, when I take a break, I want to come back with Janice and Kirk. So what I'm gonna just talk briefly about my staycation for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
It was off the chain, really and truly. I didn't think I'm not a sailor. You know, I could swim and all, and I like to go snorkeling, and you know, I go up in the water, but I'm not a sailor. You know, I sail. You know, I like to go sailing all the time.
Yeah.
Because I like more activity. You know, I don't like too much relaxation. More activity. But anyway, we went out on a boat from the moorings, and we went to the valley.
Yeah.
We went to the valley, and we had lunch we had dinner at Shea Bamboo,
Nice.
and we went party. They had a frontline band. No, not
Probably. That was a couple of years ago.
yeah.
Yes.
Frontline band. I think, and Martino was singing.
That was probably Profile.
Okay. Well, he might have been frontline because he just showed up to party and he just started singing.
Okay, so probably could very well be.
He wasn't like part of the band. He was just, but he did a good show. So that was exciting because the food was great, and we danced, and it was like, you on your own, and it was just the two of us, and you on your own private yacht. You pull in and you walk ashore like as if, I have arrived, It's like I am a millionaire on my yacht. And, and it was hot. Then we went snorkeling in the baths. Right? We went snorkeling. And for those people who don't know, who have never been snorkeling in the baths, the underwater formation, rock formation, and sea life in the baths is, to me, more fantastic than the above ground, the land. Even though when you look at the rock formation in the baths, you see stones, big boulders touching on a little part of it, so you want to know how is that staying there in that position, right? But you go under. And you gotta be careful because you could go in a cave and never find your way back out. So you gotta watch yourself. But this is just beautiful under the baths. It's fantastic. So we're snorkeling, and this has been a long time. I'm trying to remember everything. And we had lunch at Peter Island. We had lunch at Peter Island, and we went swimming at Peter Island. And then in the night we went to the other Peter Island, which is Ocean 7. And they had a pig roast night, and I don't eat meat, much less pig. But
you had the peas and rice.
But I had the peas, I had everything else, and there was a lot of food. And DJ Boytram was there, and we were jamming. I mean, it was one long party, and again, the whole status symbol of people seeing you come in on your dinghy, off your yacht, all dressed up. You like dressed to the hill, dressed up, coming to have dinner at the party. It was quite a thing. And then what else? I can't remember everything. Because we stayed too long to talk about it actually. But I have to say, man, that was the most awesome experience. That was better than going any place else in the world.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that was. We don't know. We don't know what we have, and we don't know what we are missing. Really,
that's the truth.
Really and truly.
You know what I always say that anytime I travel, especially if I go to the Eastern Caribbean and we're coming back, and you're flying in and you see the islands on the way down, it brings tears to your eyes. We really don't know what we have, and that's why we're here tonight to promote Staycation.
And I don't want to talk about sleeping on a rocking yacht and doing other things on a rocking yacht. This is a family show.
Well, that's a great thing to just take your family and just go out and you don't have to make up your own bed. Let somebody serve you and let somebody make you breakfast.
And and the boat was well stocked out. They stock out the boat. Lots to eat and drink. And it was hot, and they flashing the brake sign at me. So, but I got so caught up because when remembering it, it's really exciting, and so I'm expecting another staycation this year.
Okay.
So I'm expecting y'all to hook me up.
Of course.
We're gonna take a break for one from our sponsors. When we come back, we're gonna come back with Cajunese. Cajunese. I changed the name of the thing. With Kirk Adams and his lovely wife, Janice Adams, and we're going to talk about their business and the staycations that they've been on. Keep it locked ahead of Spotlight. We'll be right back.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited and H. Lavity Stout Community College.
Welcome back to Spotlight. You can tell I'm having a lot of fun. Yes, so staycation is a buzzword these days. And of course, you're familiar with the staycation concept. You stay at home, you go on vacation, you enjoy the many, many facilities that we have here regarding tourism, as far as tourism is concerned. And there are a lot of facilities. We have, I think, about 25 hotels and marinas and restaurants. And, we got We got it going on in the BVI, just in case you don't know. And you need to find out, you know. And again, it's hot. Just Van Dyke is hot. Speaking of Just Van Dyke, what's happening on Just Van Dyke? We ain't talking much about Just Van Dyke.
But Just Van Dyke is involved for the first time in the staycation, so their property on Just Van Dyke. So, yeah, they're on board.
So we have offerings. We have offerings on Just Van Dyke on the website www.bvistation.com. Okay, cool. I'm here with Janice Adams and Kirk Adams. Kirk, we all know Kirk is a famous songster. Now there's another word for that. Can't escape me. A balladeer. Yes, a balladeer. Yes, it's our local balladeer.
That sounds fancy. I take it.
Yeah, right. That's balladeer. Man got smooth voice, you know. And
thank you.
we had a good time. We have a good time with you guys.
Jeremy.
At the college. The auditorium,
okay.
The auditorium.
Okay.
Yeah, we had the men. Remember the last time we had
The showcase.
the showcase.
Yeah, Mackenzie and
right,
Joseph George.
Right. We had a good time. Great show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man.
It was nice.
We're really proud to have brothers like you, and we could go out and I like to get dressed up and go out to concerts and stuff.
Yeah. We don't do enough for that.
We don't. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So I just want to run that quick. Yeah, but Miss Janice. Cajun Nice Catering Services.
Cajun Nice.
Oh, Cajun Nice. Cajun, okay, cool. Cajun Nice. Oh, yeah, that's good. That works with me. Cajun Nice. Yeah. I'm trying to. It sounds like it should be exotic.
Okay, let me hear. What does it sound like? What's the exotic?
Cajun Nice is good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
And exotic is what?
You know, like fancy, like things like where you have things, food that's well prepared and well laid out, you know, design. Yeah, and I suspect that that's what it is.
Thank you.
Yes, because I was looking at the picture and I say, now I understand what that is. This is not the regular catering service where you call and say, listen, I got a party for 5, I got a party for 10, I want you to bring some food, you come over with your aluminum foil pan.
You're not gonna see aluminum foil pan.
And that's not what Cajun Nice is, right?
I'm very
tell
small.
Tell us what Cajun Nice is.
Okay, Cajun Nice, basically I started it after my last job was managing the kitchen at the college, and then I just came home and we spoke. It's really a big risk stepping out on my own. It's a small business, but I'm big on presentation, and it doesn't matter what you order. I try my best to make you feel like you're my biggest customer. Everything looks good. Everything looks like it's for $1 million. I'm not just big on taste, but it has to look good.
Yes,
I have random people who message me sometimes on Facebook who would send me like other pictures and like this just makes me think of you. This kind of work, a lot of carvings, edible stuff. But I'm really big on the food. Lately, I've been doing private meals at Island Villas and at Steel Point. I really enjoy that. I mean, they're the outside. People do staycations there sometimes too, and it's really good when I actually get to do local people. You know, to wow them a little bit, and I even go extra out for the local people because I want them to feel like you're not even home, like you're really on vacation.
It's out of this world.
Right. Yeah.
So if I'm out, they said then hook me up at a resort, and I want to have a little private party for me and my wife, you know, and maybe have a couple of friends, right?
I've done stuff like that.
I could call you up and you could come in.
Yes.
And bring in.
Yes, I'll come in. If you would rather me cook it there, I'll cook there, or I could get a lot of other stuff prepped at my kitchen, and then I set it up at your event. You won't have to do anything. Everything would be set up and ready. I've actually even done some catering for Sharon for her big party in Virgin Gorda.
Sharon.
It was Sharon.
Yeah, it was Sharon.
Yeah.
Yes. So I really like doing stuff like that. And what's even more special about you get to decide what you want. And every time I do a catering like that, it's your personal ideas, your personal touch. So it's never gonna be the same thing that you've seen me posting. It's gonna be what you want, and I turn it into Cajun Nice style.
Okay. And so if, for example, if you want to do a birthday for your significant other, like
coming up.
Yeah, birthday coming up, and you want to, or even Mother's Day, but an event that you want to have something exotic, some special food, or even serve breakfast in bed or something.
Yes.
Is that something that could be done?
I can. I mean, people have asked about stuff like that. I have done, like someone wanted to do something special for their significant mother, like their girlfriend, and I've done like picnic baskets for the beach. So I don't stick around because that's your time. Yeah. But I would take the basket, set it down, and make sure you're all set before I leave. But I do stuff like that. If you have, like for private properties, I have done caterings where I go in, I cook. You can do like a plated dinner. I take a server with me, so you have your own personal server, and we do it like you or your family or your wife or husband. You don't have to do anything. It's just as if you're out at a restaurant. We do private residence also.
Okay. Now, what kind of food do you prepare?
I limit myself. I'm a lover of food, so I really sometimes people call and say, can you give me a list of this? And I said, to be honest, I can give you a list, but I can't tell you that that's all that I can do. If I never say no. If it's something I've never done, there's the World Wide Web. And to me, once you have the basic knowledge of cooking and the love of cooking, you know your flavors and you know your thing. If it's something I've never done, trust me. By the end of the day, I'm cooking it for you, and it's gonna be better than the last time you had it.
So whatever we want, you can prepare.
I'm open to new. Things because recently I actually wasn't a big fan of doing like cakes and stuff like that. I'm great at baking, but I can push out food for 100 people if I wanted to. I'm a busybody. So for me to stand there and ice a cake, it's like pressure for me. But recently I have like rosted the occasion because my customers started ordering cakes.
But dessert is, dessert,
Yes, I'm big on desserts. But cake is a whole nother ball game. You have to be patient with cakes. So what I've been doing now to besides specialized desserts, I do cake. And this is another example of how much I rise to the occasion for my customers. Now I'm actually doing cakes, fondant cakes, all kind of stuff.
So you're evolving.
Evolving. I've gone to culinary school, so I have a degree in culinary arts. Even in culinary school, there's a lot of things you have to learn on your own. They can only teach you so much.
The experience is the key.
I never say no, especially to like the foreign guests coming in. Sometimes they ask me stuff like, do you know what? And I'm not even like, I look that up. I get my phone, I look it up, and best believe I'm cooking my guests that for dinner.
Now, Kirk, I know you play a major role in this, whether it's a supportive role.
Yeah, support,
I was getting ready to ask
hook up the dishes, carry, delivery. I took every time she has, her biggest day is probably Valentine's Day. And I always take that day off, and I'm the delivery guy because she can't do, both, with all the orders, she can't do both things. So,
Yeah, that's great. And I think it's important.
It's the least I could do.
No. It's the most you're doing. I mean, really, that's a really important function. And the reason why that is so important to me, personally, from a male perspective, is, some of us as males, we feel that we have to be in the lead. We have to be out front.
You have to be strong enough to.
And we can. And to me, it's a sign of maturity and security where a man could support his woman, whatever she's doing. And I mean, he could just be there for her and just let her take the lead. And he just, I gotta deliver this, cool. I gotta pick this up, cool. I gotta clean up.
And sometimes I come back from a catering and all the dishes are clean. So I come home tired and I'm like, I've got to clean.
We gotta get a brother hand.
And he did all the pans, all the.
No, but I mean, when you think about how hard she was, there's sometimes she's up till 4, and a lot of nights up till 4, because that's when she gets the majority of work. Then when the kids aren't always coming and running, and I mean, she's tired. So I mean, it's the least I could do. The worst thing I could do is she come home after a long day and I'm on the couch with my feet lap up watching TV and a mountain of dishes for man.
That's bad. I mean, that's terrible.
So you just try to do your part. I appreciate what she does, and I just try to make sure that when she comes home, everything is alright. When it comes to dealing with the kids too, make sure she don't have to worry about all that stuff.
That makes her a strong family, my brother. Yes, really. I'm proud of you.
Happy wife, happy.
That's what
ain't just a saying.
It's true.
People might frown on that, but trust me, that's the
true. Yes, testify, my brother. Like, amen. in. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that 100%. That's great. And of course, I mean, you know, you got something that I'm ignoring it because I'm having a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No, I basically just wanted to touch a little base on what we're offering for the staycation packages.
Okay.
One of the things that we're offering are exotic packages like adult stuff, chocolate covered stuff.
Adult stuff, chocolate covered stuff.
Exotic stuff for couples that are doing staycation.
You want to fill in that with that blank stuff.
The family show. Remember you said the family show.
So for couples that are doing, you know, sometimes it doesn't always have to be dinner. If you don't want to hire a private chef, you don't want to do a picnic basket, we can do stuff like you want to surprise your wife or husband with a nice edible arrangement, or maybe some nice fancy dessert, or chocolate covered strawberries. We have a small package for stuff like that.
And you do various shapes.
Various shapes, different textured, whether it be different toppings and stuff like that. We do box desserts. If you want to do mini desserts, whether it be heart shaped stuff, whatever it is, birthday stuff. I'm also the edible arrangements, which is like fruit bouquets.
Body parts.
If you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, the adult stuff.
I'm teasing you.
Every time I travel and I go away, I try to add extra cutters and molds for stuff like this. So if somebody does call, then I can offer you this, whether it be a honeymoon package and you want to do stuff like this. I've been doing some stuff for Virgin Traders also, for the boats. They have me in their magazine and their advertisements also. So I normally do like edible arrangements for the boats for people who want to do stuff for romantic stuff and you want to take it out on the yacht, whether it be desserts or edible bouquets, stuff like that. So I have a little experience. I've been doing quite a little bit of stuff.
That sounds exciting. What your packages consist of? What
right now,
you put in the packages and what the costs are?
Right now, what we have, the special that I'm doing for, normally when I do like a private villa, it's normally $500 for the night. And the guests, I charge $5, but they take. And, you know, so even though it sounds like a lot, this is just the chef fee. They pay for their own food, but you're having a server. I clean up, I cook whatever you want, and I'm there all afternoon, all night, preparing everything. And this could be for a group up to 20 people, and it'd still be that. So most guests look at it as, okay, if 20 of us go out to dinner, we are paying way more than this.
Right.
So it's always like really, really overwhelming for them. I just did one on Saturday at Island Villas, and I went home singing. He was like, okay, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, I was all happy. By 9 o'clock, I was done because the guests, they just ate everything. They enjoyed everything.
And you say that's $500. So you have the various packages of all
different
sizes.
villas, but this is what I'm doing is for the staycation package. You are getting $350, food included for 2 people. You are getting private dinner wherever you are. I would come. This is for locals.
Okay.
I would come. You don't pay for the food. This $350 includes the food, a bottle of wine. The food would be three would be like
3 courses.
3 courses. Yes, 3 courses, a bottle of wine, dessert, and I'll come, I'll serve if you want table service. If not, I can set it up and leave. It's according to what you want. So that's what we're offering. I think it's a big deal and it's a big drop in my prices for what you normally charge for private dining. Because most of the international guests, they pay $500 for the night and they tip sometimes double the tip. So I've decided to do this. Normally they pay $5 plus their food bill. You don't have to pay a food bill.
So it's $350, food included.
Food and a bottle of wine, dessert, apps, and this is not gonna be. You're not paying $350. I'm not saying that anything is wrong with our local stuff, but you're gonna get what you want. Whether it be lamb, lobster, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
And we also have, like I was saying, it's the chocolate covered strawberries. This is the exotic stuff, and then there's the edible arrangements if you want a surprise, or if you're having like a beach wedding or something like that. We can do the edible arrangement package for you, where you have like mini bites on the beach or wherever your event is. So we can transform it there for you also.
How can we contact you?
Okay, my number is 540-9194. 540-9194. we also, right now I have a business page on Facebook where I get to put everything that you can see. Because what I realize is most people eat with their eyes, and you better make sure it tastes good too. But you gotta capture the eyes first. You gotta lure them in with the eyes. So I like to post a lot of stuff, and that's basically how I advertise myself locally. That's how people find out about me and call me. But our Facebook page, it would be K-JNYCE Services. It's easier if you Google it. So you can just Google KJ Nice Services, K-JNYCE Services, or just call us at 540-9194. And you can also email us at janiceashton@gmail.com, which is JENESEASHTON@gmail.com. It's pretty long.
Just go to
Okay.
BVI
Just go to Tourist Board.
Staycation.
I was going to
Staycation.com.
BVIStaycation.com.
And all the information is there.
Is there.
And we're not just, if someone wants to do something besides what's listed on the Staycation site, we are open to doing other stuff also.
You're open, whatever your imagination can see, you can produce.
And if you're staying in a private villa, maybe at Virgin Gorda or somewhere else, I can come. I've done it.
We'll do it.
Not alone though. Stuff like that, take someone with me.
Well, yeah, of course you need help. But this sounds fantastic, and I'm looking at the picture on the website, and it's phenomenal. And I mean, it showed me, it gave me it made me imagine right away what you were doing without even before I started to talk.
I am how I feel. It's like this is a small island, small community, and everything is, they say, word of mouth. And how I see it is everything that I put out there has my name on it. I'm not working at a big company right now where I can blame somebody else for anything, and I try to put my personal touch on everything that I do.
Great.
I also have been doing some local stuff. Let me just squeeze this in a little bit. Some local stuff. I do a lot of office lunches, and what I've came up with is now that everybody's becoming all health conscious and everybody's working out.
Yes, you're gonna have to find a lot of different ways to do tofu.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But you need to try my tofu. I'm really good at tofu.
I gotta try your tofu.
Yes. So, but I've been doing office lunches, and what I came up with so far, I've gotten 2 offices to do it. It's a health and wellness program where they introduce healthy foods into the office. I'm coming your way with it.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
I've done it at Ernest and Young. They have done it for a period of over 6 weeks, but not every day. Like 2 or 3 days a week, they would say, okay, we want a healthy snack, and then 1 day each for 6 weeks, they did a healthy lunch, and we also did healthy breakfasts where we had the whole grain pancakes and all of that. So I try to show them different ways. Currently, I'm actually going to try to get a 2nd degree in nutrition.
Yes.
Because it's really my passion, and I want to be able to not only produce food, but I want to be able to be qualified, so that you don't think that I'm just telling you that's good for you, but
you know what you're talking about.
Certified. Yeah.
That's a great idea. As a matter of fact, the sooner you could do that, the better. Yeah.
KJ Nice, we'll be having our own Totola Jenny crate soon.
well, I mean, I can't tell you right now what I'm imagining, but we look at a TV show, we're looking at behavior change. We
lifestyle
change.
Yes, I'm big on that.
And we're gonna need that expertise, really.
So all the offices.
You ain't sad yet?
I've done. I've been looking into it.
The nutrition
I've done
part.
some nutrition in college.
Yeah.
But that is, my degree is not concentrated on that.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to actually open that kind of business here, where I can actually do it, and you're more confident in what I'm telling you because I'm certified.
Right. Absolutely.
But like I said, I've done it for 2 offices so far, and it's gone really well. So all the offices that want to, take part in it, and it's not gonna be just it's healthy stuff. It's my way of showing you that you can eat healthy but eat yummy too. I've been even experimenting it at home.
I don't know why people think that healthy eating have to be bland.
No.
It
Because
doesn't
when
have
I
to
do
be,
my
it doesn't have to
tofu,
be
you
bland.
would even think it's tofu.
Well, I'm gonna have a tofu competition with you because I could make some tofu myself.
I do a good tofu.
That's great. So you're on the Staycation website, bvistaycation.com, and your phone number is.
Everything should be listed there.
It is there. All right,
We're
cool.
really looking forward to serving the locals.
Yes. Miss Annette Harrigan?
But one of the things they do too as a couple is a lot of staycation.
Oh, Lord, I must be forgot about that.
They do a lot of staycation.
Forgot
in
all about
BVI,
that.
So I want to hear a little bit
tell
about
us about
that.
the staycation.
Well, I mean, seeing that we have 2 young ones these days, it's kind of hard to just, you know, what I mean,
Just
get
get
on
up
a
and
plane
get up
and go, right?
Yeah, right.
So, because she worked at a lot of these hotels, she kind of had a little link with, you know, Bitter and Peter Island. So I would always visit there, but not overnight. And it, you know, you look at the tourists, you look at the fun they have, and you'd be like, I mean, why can we just stay here for a night? And I mean, we hooked on Peter Island right now.
Yeah.
It's always amazing. The spa is I mean, you have to be there. I can't even tell you.
You have to experience
it.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, we've been to Bitter End when she used to work Bitter End. I used to visit there too, and we overnight there a couple of times. Oh man, and it's just the seclusion of it. I mean, you know, when you're young, you don't, but when you get a little older, you enjoy that time to yourself. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We also got lucky one time. We were supposed to do did a spa day at a scrub, but when we got there, apparently the female masseuse was off. And I was like, you know what, seeing the female masseuse off, I think I'm gonna just, you know, no thanks, you know.
Yeah.
So what it ended up doing is the guy let us, he gave us a spot for this. So we literally spent the whole day. They had a pool in front, an infinity pool in front.
Right
I think
over
this is
the
they have it on the
ocean.
website. That same one where you could see is Guana Island in the distance, I think. And I mean, we had the villa for the day. We had it, which was amazing. I was like, how you gonna do? I was like, oh, we just.
We
But
also
staycation guys, bless us that day.
Yeah.
It looks up.
we do Peter Island at least twice a year. We love Peter Island, and I worked at Peter Island, and when I worked there, I couldn't wait to get off the island to go home. And then once we started going there, it was like you don't feel like you're like you. We know that the BVI is beautiful, but you know, like when you go away, you feel refreshed. You don't feel like you're home. You feel like you've actually got on the plane, and getting on the boat is like confirmation that you're leaving. So we get all dressed up for dinner. We love the spa. We do the spa. at
And
least
they
twice
have
a
a
year.
nice spa package in staycation as well as rooms here.
Yes.
I love that same thing, and one of the beauties of the BVI is the many islands that we have with activities.
Yes.
So you actually feel like you're going off island.
Yes.
You know, you go to like you know, different environment. Things are different. The island look different.
At night, everything is
Everything
like
is
you feel like you're in a different
you
place.
feel like you're in a different place. And
When
it's
we've
really
done
exciting.
Virgin Garda a lot during the day, like just get on the boat to Virgin Garda, get a rental. We haven't done it with the kids yet because it's normally time that we're trying to like just be us. But we plan to do it with the kids soon. But we've done it a couple times. Where sometimes the kids are away on holiday and stuff, we just go to Virgin Garda. Virgin Garda is one of the most beautiful places I have been. I have traveled already abroad internationally twice for the year already. I've been to beautiful places, not like Virgin Garda. I love Virgin Garda. We would just get a rental, drive from like town to the North Sound, and boy, we take the same pictures on the same spot every time as if it's the first time because it's so beautiful.
I have a confession though. I have never ever spent the actual night in
On Virgin Garda.
ever in my
We've
life.
done it at Bitter End. Like
I've been there at night recently, but I've never ever.
Well, this year your
So I have to.
staycation must be
Have
at
to.
Virgin
It's
Garda.
a must.
Overnight in Virgin
Yes.
Garda
Have
is a
to.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you have
They
some
got
great ones to
great nightlife, great restaurants.
Every time I tell my friends who live over there, they watch me like.
I've been trying to
As
get
I
them to
tell
do
you,
it.
you know, this Bar Street, the outdoor shower.
Yeah, that song.
We're
yeah.
gonna try that.
That sounds like the
for my
next.
birthday.
Yeah, that sounds like the next spot.
Yeah, but we've
I'm gonna slay the packages.
we're vacation at Bitter End
That's like
also.
Yeah.
Bitter End is also really nice too because it's like you know it's an ultimate getaway. a lot of the rooms there's no TVs, and at first he was like no sports center, like. But once we got there, we did not miss the TV.
Yeah.
The food, just there's the pool, there's sports, there's snorkeling,
and there's both of you.
Really?
That's the most thing.
One more you
We
need.
did not
One
go on the
more you
TV. We forgot about
Yeah,
Sports
that's
Center
awesome.
and everything else. The food was really, really good,
Awesome.
and the people so friendly. We don't want to leave when we go to these places.
Treat you like royalty for real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we were
Service
gonna
is
go back to
great.
Peter
Yeah.
Island since it's like we're so hooked, but we're
Yeah.
gonna try
Byron's
Byron's Creek.
Yeah.
And
Next month.
there's villas, there's Shireen talks a lot about all the stuff that Fisher School have going on. I mean, there's a lot of places.
What's the one
and
you
great,
on a party?
places that you can choose.
I think you were at a
from.
party.
The one that we did the
Website.
party for, that was
Baraka
Baraka. That's
Pine.
that was beautiful.
Yeah,
Where
Aquamari's
is that?
in here. as well.
I did some I just for that it was a party for Sharon.
Baraka Point.
Yes.
Bridgewater.
It's a private party.
I've never been
You
there.
see?
The
You
view
see you
is
missing out?
taken.
Yeah,
Even
Even there's
Never been
Katishi Point and Red Rock, which is a new villa in
And some of those we
Bridgewater.
never even seen or
Yeah.
heard of.
Yeah.
And even Buona Island. Buona Island, they have a real nice package here. Spectacular island. It is so like nature. You really would love someplace like that as well.
Well, my birthday is next
Yeah.
month and our anniversary is August, so that's
Two
definitely
staycation right there.
Is that right?
Boom.
Yep. Yep.
Sounds good to me.
And then I have to sort you out and see whether
We-
you want
we-
to do a villa or somewhere, but we will hook you up.
We've also done the
I'm looking
spa.
forward to it. Yeah.
The spa town,
Yeah.
Soleil.
Soleil.
So if you don't have to even go far sometimes.
Yeah.
And relaxation.
It's done, yeah.
Amaridas at the moorings, they're also part of Staycation.
So you got
So
a
we
lot of
have a
packages
lot
this
of things
time.
for
A lot of-
something
a lot-
for
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We found out
Long
during the
Bay,
o'clock.
just like,
So go to the website
www.bvistaycation.com.
and you could save on the vacations, perhaps up to what 70%.
Yeah.
You have
Some have they really came through, and it's some fantastic
big
prices.
big discounts.
Big
And
discounts.
you need to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And how long this is going on for?
Until December.
Until December.
Oh, wow.
There's jingle on the radio reminding you. There's on all the online sites. There's ads that you click on. It takes you straight to the website.
Okay.
In the newspaper, so. And there's billboards in various places throughout the island. So, there's a big reminder. Wow. So.
And we're gonna have a lot of baby islanders coming home.
Yeah, for summer.
for the
60th.
for the 60th
Oh, yes, they're
anniversary.
Yeah.
And they're gonna want that service you have, I'm sure.
I'm available.
Yes, they're gonna want that service you have.
And
I'm
they're
sure.
really looking forward to it because
And
I
I'm
actually saw them in New
I'm
York.
gonna be relaxing. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a tourist
Yeah.
for the 60th
Yeah.
as well.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing too much work.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll work. I'll work.
Yeah. But that's why we have her.
Yeah.
So that we don't work.
Exactly. I'll
Yeah,
work,
so
and then
we don't
when
work.
everybody goes back to work September, I'll
You have to
vacation.
take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you hear the envy in some of the tourists' voices, I mean, it's like when they hear, "Oh, you live here? You from
Yes.
here?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, we don't even want to leave." That's all they say. So
One of my guests asked me that on Saturday. She's like, "Where do you vacation? Like, why are you leaving here?" Like, I'm like, I went to the UK in the cold,
Yeah, imagine, right?
We do something like that because we're
Yeah.
in paradise.
It's new to us,
here.
It's, yeah, a different experience.
It is.
Well, Janice and Kirk, it's good to have you on Spotlight.
Thank you
thank you
for
for having
having
us.
me.
Thank you.
And fantastic business, Cajun Nice.
Cajun Nice.
Cajun Nice.
It's nice.
And you could find them on www.bvistaycation.com.
Yeah,
Right.
that's special rate.
And of course, the tourist board. If you can't remember anything else, just remember the tourist board. You can get all the information you need from the tourist board about the staycation packages. And like I said, yes, it's good for us to have a good time in our own country, but it's also very important that we keep that dollar circulating in the territory as long as we
Definitely.
can. That's very important. I don't want to leave that out ever. Right? Good to see you.
Always good to be here
Yes.
with you.
All the best. Spotlight is seen every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live and on Sundays at 2:30 here on JTV Channel 55. You can also view Spotlight broadcasts on jtvlive.net. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your words of encouragement, your criticism, and your suggestions. I'm Edjuenka, reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited and H. Lavity Stout Community College.